Hi guys, welcome back to Food for Soul with Love. I am Angie Kiyoko, and today I'm alone because I'm doing a storytime video of how I got pregnant at 19, my journey through pregnancy, all through to my delivery. So I'm doing this story for two purposes: to share my story and to tell someone out there who's pregnant and young that it's not the end of the world. Eventually things are going to be okay. It might not seem like it right now, but eventually things are going to turn out okay. So just hang in there for your baby, and the fact that you chose to keep that baby instead of chucking it, like you're a hero. Okay, so let me get right into my story. Okay, I got pregnant a few months, not actually a few, but almost karibu 1 year after high school. I was 19. I cleared high school when I was 18. So I was 19 when I got pregnant. I got pregnant with my baby, who's called Ethan. He's now 4. He's even in school. I tell you. Na nikikuwa hapo, I thought, guy, dunia yangu imeisha. Kwanza vile nilipimanga hiyo. I thought that everything may come down crashing. But look at me now. I'm here doing a story. So things didn't go so bad after all. So let me take you guys back to 2015 when I cleared high school. And then I met this guy. We used to live in the same area with him. Alikuwa na swag. I don't know if it's just me or you girls can also relate. I don't know if it's just me or you guys can also relate that. Ukimaliza high school, like unasikianga ni kama sijui you're on top of the world. Unasikia ni kama sasa umekuwa mtu mkubwa. Like, I don't know, like people who are even telling you things they don't know shit. For me, that was what I went through. But tell me when in the comment section about you guys mkimaliza high school, what was that feeling like? So I cleared high school. I met this guy. I liked the way he looked. I won't lie. Like, I think I fell for his looks, actually, not for his character or anything else. I think for his looks. And then we started having sex. After high school, tukaanza kusmash. And then initially we were using protection, but unaona ile ukidate mtu mkizoeana, like, okay, so saa zingine, like in the heat of the moment you go like, I will withdraw, he doesn't, or he does, I don't know. So tukakuwa tumezoeana sana. We dated for a few months and ikakuwa sasa sex is normal, like we can do it with or without protection. Alafu, for the people who go pregnant and without expecting, Ebu, you will tell me hizo sex zenye mtu ana end up conceive how they are. For me, it was very peculiar, and for my friends, when you share their stories with me, si kama ile normal sex. Unaenda kuna zenye nimekaa kwa kitanda for the whole day, the whole night, and I didn't get pregnant. But this one, that you do it mostly na huanga quickie, yenye unafanyia tu hapo kama expect, hiyo ndo inaenda direct. So, one day I was with my friend. I won't say her name, but anakiona hii video atanikumbuka. And then we went to my baby daddy's place. We spent the whole day there. Then in the evening, took a see off. We ended to come see off hadi mali alikuwa anaenda. Alafu tukarudi, nilikuwa narudi kuchukua jacket nikuje home. Okay, and then baby daddy was like, "Hey, why are you leaving just like that without even just one babe moja kidogo tu?" And whatever happened. Hadi kwa mlango nawaambia ati kukua kwa kitanda. Hapo tu kwa mlango as I was rushing out. And then I came home. So my periods are very punctual. Like they were very, what would like, zilikuwa si punctual. Zilikuwa regular. Like zilikuwa zina come on a specific date. So it happen, nikasema, "Hey babe, we didn't even withdraw, nothing." And then I said to myself, because I don't want to get pregnant, nitameza P2. Na nilikuwa najua P2 ina work before 72 hours. So nikaenda home 24 hours. I was like, bado niko na time. 48 hours, like, still have time. 48 hours, I mean I have 24 hours to go to the chemist and get a P2 for myself. And then so we had sex ilikuwa around 7 when we had sex. I think I can't remember, it was around 7. So I went to the chemist. Sasa hiyo siku ya 72 hours inafika 7:20. Na I think 7 is when we smashed. So around 7:20, 7:30, and I'm like, niko 73. It's not that bad. We can knock out something. Mimi teke kwa chemist. Nika knock it too na nikameza. Kama tu Mungu alikuwa ananiangalia. Anashangaa sasa huyu anadu. Kumbe I had already conceived. So 4 days later I'm not getting my periods. Nikasema maybe to me delay because nilimeza pitu or something. 2 weeks later I am not getting my periods. Sasa nimeanza kuwa worried. Nikapigia kazini yangu, hi, mimi sijapata periods. And she told me how many days or weeks umemiss. Nikamwambia 2 weeks. Akaniambia hiyo iwezi kwa uko na ball. Nikamwambia mimi naona kama niko na ball because me I am such an overthinker. Nikianza kufikiria kitu hautanisaidia hadi ni make sure Kenya nafikiria sivyo. So I told her just to get it off my mind nipeleke chemist nikabuy pregnancy kits. So akaniambia twende it was around 10 in the morning. We went to the chemist. I got myself a pregnancy kit. I came home. I was with my sister. Yeah. And my younger sister alikuwa hapo kwa sitting room pia. So nikaenda washroom. I tested. Because I was like, I didn't even expect I was pregnant. I was just expecting it could be negative. It could just my periods are late or something. Like pregnancy, being pregnant. Yani, I was maybe kushuku, but yani ulikuwa na expect like, of course I'm not pregnant. Why? Nikapima. I kid you not, nilikaa chini kwa sasa my whole life flashed before my eyes because I remembered my dad wanted me to pursue music, my mom wanted me to go to pursue nursing. Sasa ilikuwa bado debate, hata sijadecide naenda kusomea nini, na mimi niko huko busy having sex. Alafu I remember I used to go to my boyfriend's place every Sunday naenda dose, so my dad asked me, where do you usually go on Sundays? And then I told him, daddy, shughuli za wasichana. Because unajua vile uko teenager unajifeel like I told him shughuli za wasichana. Hiyo kitu ndio ilikuwa inanihaunt. I was like, daddy akijua the first thing ataniambia hizo ndio shughuli za wasichana zenye unaenda kufanya. So nikakaa. Hiyo jioni I remember hiyo siku nilikuwa napima ball. Hiyo jioni tulikuwa supposed kwenda Dunda. So tulikuwa supposed kwenda kwa boyfriend yangu, tuvae huko, tujipake makeup and then tuende Dunda na kina Viki, tukutane na kina Swala huko Rev. Mimi sikukuwa na nguvu, sikukuwa na uwezo. I was yani nilikuwa nimepata stress yenye ikai stress. I was thinking now school, mtoto, mimba, abortion, everything was running in my mind. Hakuna kitu sikukuwa nafikiria that moment. And then we went to my boyfriend place. He was not there, my baby daddy, not my boyfriend, my baby daddy. Tukaenda kwake. Tukakaa na kina Viki wanajipa. Mimi tulienda alikuwa mapema around 3. So amekaa huko kwa kiti, mimi nikaenda nikalala. Nikaamka, I was like, why? Nikaa ilikuwa ndoto. Why ninajibuza nasema yeye kwa tumbo yangu kuna mtu. I was not believing. I was like, this one is a dream. I'm not believing. Tukakaa kina Viki wakajipaka makeup. Mimi hata hiyo nguvu ya kujipaka makeup sina. Baby daddy akakuja around 7. Akaingia nikamwambia, babe, I think I'm pregnant. He was like, kataitwa kuopa. I'm like, what's wrong with this nigga? Mimi niko na stress, niko na mimba, wewe uko hapa kusema nikinenza mtoto. I think he thought I was joking. Viki akamwambia, ukweli she's pregnant. Akaniambia, sasa akaniita kaenda kuniuliza kama bado nataka kwenda Rev. Nikamwambia mimi sidhani nataka kwenda Rev. Kina Viki wakaenda Rev, tukabaki sasa kwa nyumba tukidiscuss. He told me, don't check. Whatever happens, don't check that pregnancy. And if you check, I will tell your moms. That before you check so that I can make sure you will not remove the pregnancy. And then tukasahau. We started smashing the entire night hadi senye kina Viki walirudi ndo tukakumbuka tena. Sasa mimi asubuhi I didn't even sleep through the night. Nikaamka asubuhi nika decide I'm going to check the pregnancy. And so I told Viki, nitatafuta so aniambie venye ndafanya nitoe ball. Baby daddy told me, I will tell your mom before you check the pregnancy. I was stressed. Na ndo stress inajua kunikalia. Nikikuwa na stress hata uta struggle kujua ni mimba na msana utajua tu automatically niko na stress. So I came home, tukakaa. My friend alikuwa mamake amekam home kumtafuta juu alienda Rev Lake. Unajua vile watu hepo wakiwa high school. So the moms hata before shughulike na best yangu akaniuliza, what's up? Nikamuuliza nothing. Akaniuliza, wewe ni mgonjwa? Sijui nini. And then when she asked, are you pregnant? Nika hesitate and then I said, I know. She's like, you're pregnant. Why did you hesitate? I'm like, no, I'm not pregnant. Akaniambia uko na ball na uwezi ni convince otherwise. Mbona unalia? Because I was crying. Nikanyamaza. Akaniambia umeshow madhe? wacha ndani nikashow madhe. Nashangaa aje guy ati ukashow madhe. Imagine akaenda akapata mamangu hapo nje kwa mlango akamwambia sasa mama anje amekushow kenye na anje amekushow kona ball. I think mamangu alishindwa vile react akaanza kucheka. Akani sasa mimi nimekaa nashangaa huyo mama anacheka nini. Nikakaa nikapanguza machozi nikakaa akakuja akaniuliza una plan kuniambia ndakuwa shosho siku gani? Nikasema haya number 1 ameshatoka so kumaanisha mama akaniambia and then a week later nitold my mom nimeanza kuroll. I don't think I was pregnant. Akaniambia kuja hadi job size na hiyo pad yenye uko na unaonyesha evidence, otherwise hiyo mimba nikitafuta hapo niikose utaniambia mali imeenda. Sasa nikaona yenyewe sina option na kana hii ball. And then like not fast forward, the morning sickness, I tell you, why nothing could sit in my stomach for 2 minutes. I used to eat anything I throw up, for like 3 months. I had the most terrible days of my life. Zilikuwa so terrible. I suffered. I even lost weight. Nika lose weight kabisa. The only thing that ingeka kwa tumbo yangu ni ice. Sasa nilikuwa na craving ya ice na chips na fries. So I used to go hadi mama wa duka akanijua. Namwambia toa soda kwa fridge ya Coke, weka kwa freezer ya maziwa. Ikifreeze ndakujia. Nenda nunua ile soda kubwa kama imefreeze, alafu napita hapo nanunua chips zetu za 50. Nakaa nararua. Sasa hapo ni around 4 months when sasa morning sickness ilikuwa imeanza kuisha. Fast forward, no, my mom took me to clinic when I was 5 months. Aliamka tu siku moja no, she told me the previous night like tomorrow napeleka clinic. Hata bibi dadi yako anafikiria kutoka hizo. My mom akanipeleka clinic kesho yake. Nikaambiwa so we're going to start by testing you for HIV. I almost speed on myself. I don't know if anyone can be tested for HIV. Now I too like, oh, we are comfortable, just take my blood. I think kuna tu some certain type of fear inapeaga mtu. So I was checked for HIV, wakapata I'm negative. They checked my blood group. They checked hizo zote my blood pressure and all that. So I started cleaning. Alafu nikaambiwa niko narudi ku visit after every month they wanaangalia monitor heartbeat ya mtoto, wanaangalia hizo zote kazi kwa sawa. So I used to go to clinic after every month until I got to 9 months. So my due date was on 28th November. So mimi nikakaa nimefika around date 25 because no date 30 nilipitisha due date ikafika date 28, date 29 kama sijazaa. Mimi nikasema hadi nikakumbuka nikiambia sistangu I think mimi Mungu amedecide ni baby mimba forever, me will never deliver. So on 30th at night, ilikuwa usiku, like everyone was asleep, me too nilikuwa nimelala. And then I felt the urge to go and pee. When I went to pee, I peed. The pee was not stopping. Nika realized like I'm even controlling this pee. Inatoka tu yenyewe. So ndo hapo ndo niliona my water may break, but I was not in any type of labor. So I went to my sister, nikamwambia Vicky, I think my jungle may break. She was excited nikama yeye ndio baby daddy. Akaenda akaita my mom, and then she cooked for me. I ate, I showered, I changed my clothes. My hospital bag was already packed, so nikachukua. And my mom was really supportive. Mom said, thank you so much for all you did all through my pregnancy, even right now, like for everything that you're doing and for everything that you did, thank you so much. So we went to the hospital. My dad drove us to the hospital. Me, my mom, my dad tukaenda hadi usiku. Alafu sasa like mali naenda hivi kuadmitiwa, I met a woman. Alifika akaenda direct delivery. Labor ilikuwa imefika maximum. She was in pain. So I asked my mom, kama huyu ni mama mwenye ako over 40 years na analia hivi, mimi nitafanywa nini? So hiyo sikuwa na feel kitu, ni maji tu ilikuwa imebreak. So nikaenda usi. Kuingia daktari akaanza kunifanyia check up. And then she told me, so unajua how they check you with their hands in your cervix? And she said, I don't know why, but your cervix has not dilated even 1 centimeter. Let me give you some time. Tuone kama utaanza kukua na labor, alafu if not, I will tell you what to do next. So mimi nikaadmitiwa, nikaenda nikakaa hapo kwa kitanda. They gave me a whole cup of olive oil to drink. It was the most terrible experience. The worst thing I've ever tasted in my life. I will never forget. Nikakunywa kikombe olive oil. I stayed up to 1, p.m. still nothing happened, but it's just water. Then the doc came back to check if my cervix is dilate. She said, I don't know what's up, but still your cervix is not dilated. Say, oh, to nili admit you, no, I'm checking someone and I'm doing 4 centimeters. Unafaa ufike 7 centimeters no deliver 3 centimeters. I'm like, why? What about me? Mtu yangu ndio dilate. I'm not feeling any kind of pain. So I stayed up to usiku. Hiyo usiku I was not in any kind of pain. So my dad came to see me around 12. He was so worried about me, and then he came and said, me, nimekuombea uzae vizuri. I want you to give birth ukue in perfect condition, na mtoto akue in perfect condition. We're waiting for you at home. I don't know, nikasikia tu some certain relief in my heart. Nikakuwa at ease, nikaacha kuwa worried. And then the doc came. She said that night at 1 I started feeling contractions. Nikaanza kusikia contractions saa 7 usiku. So nimekaa nasikia contractions, I'm feeling inakuja ikienda. I could even sleep because I remember nilikuwa tu nilala. After some like 10 minutes I wake up, nasikia uchungu kiasi. I'll go back to sleep. And then in the morning they checked my cervix had not started dilating, like the contractions had already started. So the doctor said they're gonna induce me. And then it was a male doctor. He came and told me that, hi, I want to induce you, and I want to prepare you psychologically and tell you that induce your pain is like, it's a bit more painful than the normal. The kama induce your pain. So akaniekea drip. The first one, the second, like drops. I'm talking about drops. The first drop, the second. Uchungu yenye nilisikia kia Mungu sijawahi sikia kwa maisha yangu. Mimi hata there's nothing that I can compare to childbirth pain. I finished the first drip. Hiyo ilikuwa in the morning around 10. So I was karibu kneel down. Like me, I have a very high tolerance for pain. So I was just nilikuwa tuna gonga mguu chini. The doctor is like, is she even feeling pain? Huyu hata anasikia uchungu. Ati hebu angalia ni nini mumoke. Hiyo drip kweli inawaka. Nilikuwa najifanya nimekaza, lakini kenye nilikuwa nasikia, oh god. Sasa chupa ya pili, my second drip, hapo ndio hata tolerance ikue kama ya Goliath na Samson. It was too much. Alafu the worst part, the doc is coming checking my cervix and like, she's not dilating, let's give her some time. Lakini uchungu imefika kufika. And then around 1 I had felt so much pain. I started hallucinating. I was hallucinating. My pressure had gone so high. And then the doctor told me, okay, when you feel like going to the washroom, you call me. I told her, I think I feel like going to the washroom. She came, she checked. And she told me, she started saying, I can feel the head, let's go to the delivery room. Nikapelekwa delivery room. I was told to start pushing. So the doctor told me, when you start pushing, don't scream. Preserve your strength. You hewa peleka side ya chini, push. Nikikwambia when I tell you to push, you push. I pushed. I almost passed out. I told her I'm not pushing again. And she told me, okay. And then I heard them saying, let's prepare for theater. She can do this. Her cervix is not dilated. Hapo nikaanza kuprepare for theater. My whole family wananingoja nje ya mlango. They are crying from baby daddy to my mother. Everybody is in tears. Everyone who was there in that room anaweza kumbuka. They were crying like I don't know what. And the doctor told them, you can't be crying na epi alie. One of you has to be strong. So Vicky was the only one who remained inside. The rest, I think my mom was told to go because they are crying, because they can't control themselves. Wakapeleka nje. Manze, I looked terrible. I looked awful. I felt awful. I looked like I was going to die. Me, I think nilikuwa nimeweza kuona malaika white. I think I started seeing the other side because nilikuwa sure like today is the D-Day. Leo ndo mimi nakufa. Nikaenda theater. Then the doctor asked me, what were you eating when you were pregnant? I told her frozen soda and chips. She told me, that is what is making your stomach, your frozen soda imekuwa affect. I will explain to you later when you've already given birth. Me, I was really hallucinating because I remember nikienda sasa when I was being prepared for my C-section. Before doing epidural, they have to wash your back thoroughly. So they were washing my back, and then she asked me, what's your name? I don't know, alikuwa tunataka kuniuliza maswali ya make sure sita pass out because I think I was going to pass out. And I told her Sharon. Can you imagine? I said my name is Sharon. What? Sharon? How? Nikadunga epidural. So epidural nilifeel from this instant iliingia kwa mwili yangu. Ilikuwa like ni unaanza ikiingia tu hivi unaanza kuganda from where the medicine is. So nikaganda all the way from my waist to my legs nika so I felt alafu nakumbuka nilikuwa in labor all through the night, so I was not sleeping. I was sleepy, I was tired, I was everything bad. So nimekaa they started operating on me. I was like, just try as much as you can to be awake. I have one doctor on this other side mwingine ana operate huku. Ananiambia, what do we call your kid? Naambia baby Ethan. I chose Ethan because Ethan from the Bible means a strong man, and my pregnancy really needed me to be a strong person. So I thought that the person inside me should also be strong for me and for them, because me nakwambia it was not easy. I was really sick. Alafu I was 19. Hey, they told it's gonna take on you like psychologically. I think hata kujiambia to accept that you're pregnant and you're not, I don't know, you need all the support you can get. So big up to everyone who was there by my side all through my pregnancy. So they performed CS. I think I passed out somewhere in between because I woke up 1 hour after wamemaliza everything. They had cleaned me, wamenilalisha hapo. I woke up 1 hour after they had finished the C-section, and I'm telling you, I saw my baby was wrapped. I remember those shawls and those nilikuwa nimebeba kwa nilikuwa nimepack kwa hospital bag yangu. So I asked the nurse, niliamka nikapata nurse hapo. Nikamwambia nurse, ule ni mtoto wangu. Mtoto wako. Akamleta hadi hapa. And I'm telling you, the feeling I felt that day when I saw Ethan, it was the truest form of love yenye nishai feel towards someone. Yani I felt, I don't know, see, explain your feeling. Everybody who has been a mom, they know when you first lay your eyes on your kid, what you feel. And then alikuwa light skin, alikuwa anakaa baby daddy, because my baby daddy is like a bit light skin. So like alikuwa mweupe. I saw the most beautiful thing nishaona kwa maisha yangu. And then so me all through my pregnancy nilikuwa najua I will give birth to a baby boy, because I used to tell my mommy feel tu nimebaki jana. And she's like, utazaa msichana. Alikuwa amejaza hivi nguo za wasichana kwa nyumba. Yes, kulikuwa na za vijana zenye nimebeba, but my mom yani invested kwa girl child, everything was pink yenye yeye alikuwa na buy. And then sasa nikupata huko nje nikitolewa nikienda sasa ward, nikitoka theater, they saw me and they were like, what is the gender? I told them it's a boy. They started screaming kwa hospitali ndani. I think hata walikuja kukatazwa, walikuwa wamebet. I think hata na nikaenda kwa ward. I was given injections from pain. So siko bado nilikuwa nimeganda somehow. Nikapewa injection from, and alafu now my body, since nilikuwa nifanya CS, alafu nakumbuka hata my service had not dilated. I think I when me registered given birth, so I didn't have milk, like my breasts were not producing milk, so my baby had to feed on formula for like the first 3 days, and then the 4th day now eventually it started. Amy, I'm telling you, pregnancy and motherhood is not easy. Anyone who has been there and done that process, whether normal delivery or C-section, well, you're a true hero. You know, it's like CS is a major operation. What to happen? It's even a major operation in between life and death. That when before you enter the theater, you have to sign. Unaona? So anyone who has done this, anyone who has like when you actually decide not to check the pregnancy and stand for your kid and stand for yourself, I'm telling you right now, if it's me 4 years later, my kid right now is in school. Now I can't even imagine life without Ethan. He's one of the best gifts that I've ever received in my life. So anyone who's young and you're preggo, just hold on, just hang in there. Hang in there. Everything will work out. Eventually everything will work out. So tuliambana, so mtoto akikuja anakuja na sani yake, as odd as it sounds, as cliche as it sounds, I swear it's true. Yani you will just find a way to fend for your kid, one or another. You see, me, I got a kid. I think some few months later I got a job at the county. Nata sikukuwa nimeenda shule. Unaona, and I got a well-paying job at the county, and I was able to take care of my kids. So for everyone who is there, just take my story as an encouragement, and everything will be okay. And this is not condoning early pregnancies. You see ati uende ukazae mapema. It's better if you wait for the right time, because me, if I was asked hata saizi ningengojea like waiting is the best option, but it happened. It is what it is. So thank you so much for watching this video. I've come to the end of the video.